Forsaken killers have some pretty interesting lore, and there's a lot more lore hidden inside some of the skins you can find in this game. Yet there's a lot of hidden secrets and Easter eggs, a lot of which expands the story of some of these characters, like for example, Cool Kid. Yet so Cool Kid has 4 different milestone skins, all of which slowly make him become more and more corrupt. This is a milestone 2 skin. You can see that he's developed horns, but it's the milestone 3 skin and even the 4th skin that make Cool Kid that much more unique. You see, if you use either of these skins here, Cool Kid has a new animation in which he tosses the player to the side and then uses his hacking abilities to essentially dispose of them. Yeah, not only that, but you know how his dad is 007 and 7, and when Cool Kid gets him, he gently places him down? Well, if you have the milestone 4 or milestone 3 skin, he ends up doing this animation here. Yeah, he actually ends up hugging his dad. And there's actually a common theory that throughout his milestones, Cool Kid actually starts to realize what he's doing. Because if you don't know, Cool Kid actually thinks he's just playing, and that when people die, he thinks that they're just sleeping. Honestly, a pretty sad way to go, finally realizing that he's actually a monster. Original. So this skin is based off of the actual Team Cool Kid avatar, which is the one where a lot of hackers actually used. Like the shirt would literally say, Team Cool Kid join today. But for whatever reason, the L is missing here, and the text is also pretty messed up as well. Like, it's not the exact same skin as the one that the real hackers actually used to use. Still pretty cool though. Cultist. So this skin gives Cool Kid a red hood, maroon pants, and a rope belt. Yeah, honestly, this is kind of like a weird skin to have, but yeah, with this skin, it pretty much goes to show that Team Cool Kid ended up developing a whole cult following. Like in the render for Milestone 4, you can actually see some of his cult members just standing behind him, fully supporting his corrupt, monstrous look. School Kid. So this one's pretty interesting. It makes Cool Kid look like a nerdy schoolboy. The description reads, Zombie Kid still calls him Lame Kid. Yeah, he gets bullied. And yeah, even in the render there, you could actually see the Zombie King, who's actually an upcoming killer in the world of Forsaken. I wonder if he'll still make fun of School Kid. Cooler. So this skin actually makes Cool Kid into a teenager. The skin now gives him headphones, a red and black hat, black jeans, as well as some sunglasses. And the description here reads, skating with the same board that his dad gave him. Which, yeah, pretty much goes to show that he still very much cares about his dad. Speaking of which, Weirdly Strict. Now, this skin is a reference to the Roblox game Weird Strict Dad. It pretty much swaps Cool Kid and his minions with the dad character in this scary Roblox game. Now, what's also funny about this skin is that when you buy it, there's a text here that says, Bridian, I love your videos, man. Thank you for doing what you do. So this is one of the developers of Forsaken talking to a YouTuber named Bridian. Yeah, he famously made a review on Weird Strict Dad, calling it the worst Roblox horror game.
And I began to hate your softness, your viscera, your fluids, and your flexibility.
Yeah, he really did not like that game, I guess. Cosplayer. So with this skin, Cool Kid puts on a paper bag pretending to be Jason, John Doe, or even 1x1. Yeah, it's pretty random on which character gets chosen at the start of the round. And the text here says, little guy must have thought that all of his new buddies were pretty cool. Yeah, more than likely, he heard about these killers from 7 and 7. As we all know, he's actually scared of John Doe. Nightmare. So this skin is a reference to the popular Roblox game, the Robloxia Until Dawn. Yeah, it pretty much turns Cool Kid into like this weird monstrous creature. He's got the Roblox spawn symbol in one eye, he's got a glowing diamond on the other, and then the text here reads, Mama, a girl behind you. Cupcakes. So this is actually one of the more creepier Cool Kid skins, because with this skin here, it actually makes him very insane, as he wears different pieces of several survivors. Yeah, like apparently his hat is made out of the flesh of the survivors. You can see 7 and 7's burger hat at the very top of it all, and then with his face, you can just see that he's totally lost it. And then yeah, even with the minions that he has here, they all get replaced with like the different survivors. Like there's Shaletsky, there's Builderman. Yeah, I imagine with this skin here, this is Cool Kid when he has lost all of humanity. Blue Dud. So Blue Dud's an interesting character. He's pretty much Cool Kid, but from an alternate universe. His description reads, I'm cooler because I'm blue. Yeah, what makes this skin unique is that he actually gets his own specific emote called Yay Wahoo Wee. Yeah, even all of his voice lines replace Cool Kid's original ones. He now sounds differently as well.
All I wanted was a like!
Oh yeah, also part of Blue Dud's lore is that he's actually a streamer.
For the everyone there's a cooler kid in charge.
Yeah, it also says right here that Blue Dud talks to an imaginary camera when he isn't streaming, which pretty much confirms that, yeah, he streams. Even more than that, he also gets his own chase music. Yeah, there's a lot of lore about Blue Dud, but pretty much you just need to know that he despises Cool Kid. Cool Kid, on the other hand, is indifferent about him, though the two would work together if there was a greater threat. So maybe at one point, the two can work together to defeat the mysterious Spectre. Pretty Princess. So this skin makes Cool Kid into a literal princess. Yeah, the shirt now says Team Pretty Princess applications open. The font is also now italicized, so it's more pretty looking. Now, as far as her lore goes, she does have a parent called 226W6, which is a skin for 7 and 7, but unfortunately they would die due to an illness shortly after creating Pretty Princess. And just like Blue Dud, Pretty Princess also hates Cool Kid. I'm not really sure why. And just like Blue Dud, all of Cool Kid's lines are replaced with new ones, like for example,
You look funny.
and then another fun fact is that Pretty Princess actually has a pet gubby called Gandalf, Savior. So this skin actually turns Cool Kid into a Dustbelief Papyrus, which is Papyrus from an alternate universe. This is the reference for the skin here. But yeah, the skin also makes Cool Kid's minions look like these creatures from the Undertale game. Honestly, I really like these skins. I'm a huge fan of Undertale. One more time. So this is actually a pretty funny skin. So the skin was inspired from this Roblox game called A Bizarre Day, which is pretty much a whole JoJo inspired Roblox game. And in there's a character that had this suit on. This suit is actually inspired from a Tom and Jerry episode. Yeah, what's also funny about this skin is that when you get stunned wearing this, you'll hear Tom from Tom and Jerry screaming. Mafioso. So this skin pretty much makes Cool Kid into a mafia boss. And now this character isn't actually Cool Kid. His real name is actually Don Soneino, and he's actually the head of the mafia family with his name. Yeah, he actually used to run the same casino that Chance would often frequent, but then one day Chance would win a rigged game and took the prize money and then ran away, making Mafioso give him an ultimatum to either return the prize money or sleep with the fishes. Yeah, for the description here, it reads, never mess with the Soneinos. Yeah, again, this character also replaces Cool Kid's lines with his own.
Men, stand your ground. Let's make this quick. You won't be getting away.
Honestly, really good voice acting. And now Cool Kid does actually have some upcoming skins, like for example, Scarlet Kid. And now with this skin, it gives Cool Kid a red vest, a skirt, a yellow ribbon tied around his neck, as well as some angel wings. Yeah, this is a reference to this character, Flandra Scarlet from Touhou Project. Not much else is known about this Roblox skin, but I think it needs a few workings right now. It just looks a little cursed at the moment. I do have an unconfirmed skin, which is literally just called Job Application. Yeah, it changes Cool Kid's skin to now white, and then with his text, it's just employment information. Yeah, this is a reference to like all the job application jump scares that have been popping up and trending on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Yeah, look, even the back here, it says, get a job. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny.